Hey, Joey B, Mike McSee, and
All right.
really was one of our final shows of the year.
Yeah.
Mike, how do you like my tan? Just
Looking good.
off the cruise
Right off
boat,
the
right?
boat,
Right off the
little
boat.
Island boy.
Eastern Caribbean. But before we get started on a serious note, Mike, I just got word. We're taping this today. It's Tuesday.
Right.
And I got word yesterday, JT, who we all know, his mom suddenly passed away down in North Carolina. So our condolences go out to JT, the ACFL media team. Guys here in the studio, JT, wish you condolences. I'm sure you'll be getting some emails from the guys now, especially after they hear this announcement.
Yes.
But hang in there, buddy. You got a lot of people that are your friends and feel your pain.
Yeah.
And there's just no way to express how you feel. I lost my mom a couple of months ago.
Right.
And it's very, very
Years
tough.
ago.
So
Yep.
hang in there. You got a lot of support. So, Mike, championship weekend, semifinal. Let's start with the semifinals
Okay.
of the B.
Of the B, yes.
Of the B. Let's start with that, with those two games. I picked the Warriors over the Economy Fuel Spartans.
Very close. Very
You know,
close
again,
game.
the week before, here the Warriors, they come back on the crush.
Right.
They
yeah.
score 3 touchdowns in the second half to win the
down
game.
19-0 in that game.
You know, defensively, the Warriors played very well. They gave
Very
up
well.
one score,
Yep.
but couldn't close the deal offensively again.
Yeah. Yeah, they 7-6 game. Last play of the game, great game. That's how a semifinal should be. It should come down to that last play. Unfortunately for the Warriors, they went for the win, dropped it.
And again,
Oh.
the Warriors have done a lot of questionable things in the times that we've covered them, and this got to rank right up there. You know, 5 yards, you get the extra point, you take it into overtime,
Right.
you roll the dice in overtime. China, I know you referred to this show. I don't know, did he call this the Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck.
I got to tell you, China, I've seen you play, and if anybody's a duck, it's you, because you waddle like a duck. I heard you run the 100 in about 3 days.
Nice.
I've seen you play the game, and if you want to get down and do the dozens with us, come on down to the studio. I guarantee you'll finish 4th in a 2-horse race. But kudos go out to the Economy Fuel Spartans. Didn't
Number
pick
one
them,
seed? No.
and they came through the other game.
The
No
other game?
surprise, really. The
No
Kodiaks.
surprise. Yeah, Kodiaks took care of business. I believe it was like 31-6.
And
I
they
mean, really
And the-
showed that they were the number 1 seed for this.
And the
season. They
Patriots
really
again fell back into that same trap. No offense.
No offense.
They showed offense in a couple of games. It got them into the semifinal.
Yeah.
But when push came to shove, they were unable
Yeah,
to
they
score points. So now we go Kodiaks, Economy Fuel Spartans. I'm going to let you go first.
I don't know. This is. I think this is going to be a good match. I think the Spartans have a pretty good defense. I think they do well defensively. I think on offense they're a little predictable with their the screen, the fake screen. Now the Kodiaks, the games that I've seen, they are good on both sides of the ball. I think I got to go Kodiaks on this.
You know, one thing about this game, and you talk about the Kodiaks, and people forget, Kodiaks play only one season a year.
Right.
And they usually do pretty damn well
Yeah.
in a season. And we've seen them put a hurt on the Express
Yep.
in a final. Jerry doesn't get enough kudos, as
No.
far as I'm concerned, as a passer.
Right.
Because he can throw the deep ball. If you remember that championship
Yes.
game against the Express, he came out winging.
Yeah.
I mean, he was throwing bombs left and right. And again, the Economy Fuel Spartans defense played well against the Warrior team that's inconsistent offensively.
They're inconsistent, but Warriors do have a lot of weapons on that. I mean, you
They
got
do.
Jay out
They
there,
do.
you got-
They do.
They got some speed and some size. So
Well,
that's what I'm
again,
saying. I think the Spartans have a very good defense. Again, with the offense, I think they're just too predictable on offense.
well, if you put defense against defense, I almost call that a push.
Yes.
If you put offense against offense, Kodiaks have a big edge.
Yes.
So I'm going to go Kodiaks also. China, I'm sure that's going to make you very happy. And here's a little bonus for that championship game.
Right.
It will be covered live. We will be doing live play-by-play from the game.
Right.
We'll be doing sideline interviews before the game.
After the
It's
game?
going to be similar to an NFL production.
Yes.
Pre-game, halftime, post-game with the champion.
Yes.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
And we're working on getting the broadcast booth actually for this
That would be
game.
nice.
So if we are able to secure that, you will have live calls from the booth
Right.
in terms
That
of
would be great.
completions and things like that.
And then we have the All-Star game later that day.
The
The
6 on
6.
which spot it happened. It
You
happened.
called for the miracle and it happened.
Now, what I've heard about the All-Star game is that one team is loaded in terms of amount of people,
Okay.
and one side, I don't know which one it is, NFC, AFC,
Okay.
but one side is not loaded. They have not as many personnel. So
Then
you
need
might
to come
see,
out of the booth.
come on out of the booth, Mike. You know, you might come out there and make a miracle of your
There
own.
you go.
That's
There
right.
you go.
So coverage of that game is still up in the air.
Right.
At this point, we're trying to work out the details,
We'll get something.
but if we don't, we'll highlight it at
We'll
least.
get something out there.
And but the B game is going to be really.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I'll tell you right now, the B final is probably going to get more production kudos than the A did.
Yes.
There'll be more done for that final. So, strap them on and give us a good show that
Yeah,
day,
here we
guys.
go.
Okay, let's
Now.
get to Championship Sunday, Mike.
Yes.
Let's start with the A flag.
Okay.
Shakers trying to make miracles twice.
Trying
It
to
just
make
wasn't
miracles.
meant. It just wasn't meant to be.
No, not at all. It was Diablos all day. I mean, my goodness. They came out right away. Boom.
Well, I still say that the Diablos had that regular season game on their mind,
Yes.
and the Shakers never really looked like they got into the game. They got down early. They made a quarterback change to DJ
They
Kennedy
tried anything.
to try to shake things up. It didn't work. Pomo and Pete, they shifted those guys at the quarterback
Great
position.
teams, too. If
you know-
if they keep it together, I don't know. This could be a team to be reckoned with. For that perennial title. I mean, they looked really, really good.
And here's
Defense looked good. Great offensive line.
they just dominated the
They
game from the
dominated,
start.
yeah.
And again, Pete now, 2 chips in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, B chip and an A
Right?
chip.
Yeah.
So now we start talking about Pete as one of the better quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of weapons.
He's got a lot of weapons, that helps when you have Pomo out there that you can either pitch it to or just dump it off where everyone is looking for him. Takes a little pressure off you. And they also switch up that quarterback. They run that wildcat.
Mhm.
But when Pete needs to get it done, he's calling the plays and he's getting it done.
Yeah,
this guy is
so
a winner.
the guy is a
He-
winner.
He comes to play.
Give the Shakers all the credit in the world for getting to the finals again, off another mediocre regular
Right.
season, a microcosm of their season last year where people got hurt.
Right.
They got it together for the playoffs and were able to win the title. This year they got to the final and they were just
Yeah.
outgunned.
Yeah,
There's no other way to
that
say
was-
it. They were
that
outgunned.
was- That was rough. That was rough. I mean, they almost got shut out. I think on that second touchdown, when they finally got one in, I think that second one, the Diablos were just like, take it, who cares?
At that point,
they were already feeling it.
you
We
reach a
got
point.
this.
You reach a point where you just want the clock to run out. You're
Yeah,
not going to
they
get
didn't
hurt
care.
or in
once
a game.
once the shutout was gone, they really didn't care.
And
No.
switching over to the 6-on-6 flag, well, Titano, I'm going home for dinner tonight, and I have 3 crows on my
Yes.
table that I must eat because I picked against you in every round. And once again,
No.
the All-Stars, and we commented it during the game, Titano looks like a conductor of a symphony orchestra
Great quarterback.
when he's quarterback in the game.
Great leader. I mean, he's back there. He has all the time. He doesn't bail out right away. We saw on the one play, I thought it was a sack. He just stands in there and goes for where the ball finishes the play. Doesn't try and make up something on the run. Doesn't have to scramble because he can't really scramble.
And I mean, they must have loaded up Luigi with like a couple of bottles of ibuprofen or something, because he was
2
spry.
touchdowns
He was
for him.
spry on the field.
And that great play at the end of the half.
When he came back to save the
Great
touchdown,
play. Great
he,
play.
he makes and you'll see it on the broadcast. He goes for a flag pull of the quarterback, dives,
Sack.
lays out for a sack,
Yeah.
and the AJ takes off upfield. He's about to go in for the touchdown, and Luigi comes back behind him to make the pull. So it's a great. He's a great recommendation for ibuprofen, muscle relaxers. Find out what he's taking and get some.
Yeah.
But the more things change, the more they say the game stay the same. The All Stars, 5 or 6. We don't even
We
know
don't even know anymore.
how many. AJ and
I'm
the
sure
Bruins.
Tass will let us know.
Oh, I'm sure.
He'll let us know.
If he's going to be at the B final
Yeah.
Sunday, I'm sure I'll get an earful
You
from
will
him,
find out.
unless he doesn't feel like climbing up into the booth.
True.
But again, let's
He'll
go to
scream it.
Yeah, he'll let me know. Bruins side of the ball again. Brought new personnel on this year.
Yeah.
Vintage Bruins regular season.
Yeah.
Tough in the regular season. They get by in the semifinal to get to the final.
Yeah.
And again, they just run in to the All-Stars, and it's deja vu all over again, as
Yes,
Yogi
it is,
Berra
yeah. It's
used to say. So again, you can't minimize their effort.
no.
They played
No.
hard.
Yeah,
It's
they
just
played hard right to the end, but All Stars, it was just their day. I mean, they everywhere. They really the Bruins only had that one big play in the beginning.
yeah, the
that
first
deep
play
pass
that tied the game.
to
yeah.
the man all day, and after that, they went to sleep. Their offense went to sleep.
And every time, and we said this on the broadcast, every time it looked like the Bruins were getting maybe a little momentum. Hey, if we get a stop
Yep.
here and a score,
No.
we get back into the game. The All-Stars right back
Shut
down
them
the field
down.
again. O'Connell looked magnificent.
Looked great.
Uh,
The whole team looked
His
great.
little brother made a few plays.
Yep.
Albie played his normal
Yeah, he was in
killer
there.
game.
Yeah.
We even got to call out Bobby Lane a few
Bobby
times.
Lane, yeah, Bobby did a great job blocking. I mean, that's what him and Luigi, that was their job today. And that's a team effort. I don't need to, it was Bobby doesn't
But
need
when
to
but
catch
when it
them.
got down to crunch time, the passes to Lane and Luigi
Yep.
were there
They were there for the security.
for
yeah.
the security.
It was great.
Exactly right. So.
Perfectly played game.
Congratulations to the All-Stars. Congratulations to the Diablos, champions.
Congratulations to the Dukes, too. We didn't
Oh,
mention
we
them.
can't forget the Dukes. But you
No,
know what? The
Dukes.
Vipers gave 'em a little bit of a
A
game.
little bit of a game. I mean, the Dukes, again, they took it to them and they showed why they, were the number one and why everyone was talking about them moving up, and they should. And there was some jawing to the Dukes as they were leaving. And you forget these guys play two-man touch, but they also play in a tackle league.
And before we close it down,
Right.
we read a lot of posts during the year and we
Yes.
comment on
Yep.
them here. And Mike O'Brien, MOB, put up a very poignant message about the haters
Yeah.
that are on the board. Guys,
It's all fun.
it's all fun. I mean, we run this network, we run this media gig here, and look, it's no secret, we're not doing it for free.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, you guys are not, you're not idiots out there. You understand that we're not. But in Mike O'Brien's post, he kind of just said that, there was a lot of talk about the Dukes and why did they do that.
Right.
Well, look, the Dukes had no way of knowing that
Right.
the touch division was going to be in the condition it was in.
Right.
This is what they wanted to come in as, and this is what they did. It's their privilege to come in as anything they want. It's also their privilege to move up if they choose
Yeah.
to.
I'll tell you what though, some of these teams that are hating on them, I don't think they want them moving up to their level. Seeing these guys, these are big athletic men out there.
They're out there.
And I think they can compete at any of the levels in the ACFL.
So what I want to say, Mike, is that your post was taken by us the way it was meant
Yeah.
to be by yourself. In essence, like, you guys want to hate and put stuff up China with his remind. I keep bringing
Well,
him up
it's
because he
usually,
was the last one I read before I went on vacation.
That's all right.
You know.
He's in fun. He's out. But these guys that don't want to put up their names, that's the biggest problem.
Mm-hmm.
And like I had to respond to somebody. If you're not going to put up your name, at least put what team you ride the bench for. All right, because then we'll know where you are. Because you're obviously not a player, a significant player in the league.
And the other thing is we get a lot of requests, and believe me, it makes us feel good because I'm going to share something with the listeners today that I spoke with you on the phone today, Mike. We appreciate the fact that you're anxious to have the games put up, and believe me, we want to get them up, but we're in a studio where we're not the only people using the studio. So we have to reserve our studio time. And also, to the guys that think we're not doing this right, at the conclusion of the B Championship game, and when that's posted, based on what we've seen so far, we're going to end up with over 7,000 hits, views
You guys.
for this season. Now, we thank the guys from the league that are watching, but our sponsors are happy because they're getting business
That's right.
because of this. We have 7,000 people basically in the central Jersey area?
Yeah.
Central North, they're our main viewers, our main listeners.
Northern,
So we got a lot of people making comments and we got a lot of people watching, and we believe that we're going to improve our broadcast next season because we're going to expand our staff, right?
Right.
We're going to get more coverage, get some more interns in here. So we're going to continue to get better. So just bear with us.
Grow with us.
Now,
guys.
grow with us. We're going to try and give you what we can, the best we can give you. But it's not a bad thing to show some appreciation once in a while either. And that's how I'm going to leave it.
Right.
All right?
'Cause we appreciate you guys out there.
We
You guys
appreciate
are
the effort
putting
that
out
you
a
guys
lot.
write.
Yeah.
Guys go out every Sunday and you give us a good show.
Give us a good game.
I'm sure you've had guys come up to you and say, great job.
Yeah.
And I've had guys come up to me and
You know what's funny
about
is you never have anyone come up to you and say
anything bad.
anything bad.
Right.
So it's those few haters out there. Shut up, nobody cares what you have to say. All right.
It's really true. And again, Mike O'Brien, it took guts to put that kind of post up. I admire you for putting that up. You've been a friend to the station. I hope you continue to be that way.
Yeah.
Once again, JT, sorry about your mom. Hang in there. You got a lot of people behind you. We'll be on next week for the wrap-up of the B game, B championship game. So for now, Joey B, Mike McC, bidding you adieu. All right, and here we are, Kevin Barakat for the Shakers. I finally got that right, Mike.
Yeah,
Kicking
finally.
off. Diablos get the ball right inside the end zone area, and there's a great run back to start, and there's a great pull right there. So, Mike, the Shakers looking for lightning in a bottle.
Yeah,
2 years in a row.
2 in a row, 2 seasons in a row. Hey, they've gotten pretty far so far. They've looked great. Goose went down for a while. They still kept winning games. They had DJ Kennedy back there. We'll see what happens. I mean, this Diablo team.
We have Pete at quarterback, and Pete pumps once right. Now he steps up. Still looking. He dumps it out to the right, though. You know who.
Yeah.
All-purpose Pomo. And also, Mike, I believe Diablos have that regular season game on their mind, too.
Yes. They're, I'll tell you what, I think the Shakers are going to have their hands full. Diablo's looking strong. You got Pete back there. They can switch it up with Pomo in the back. This is tough. But Shakers are here.
Hey,
So they got to be doing something right?
Looking for lightning again. Pete, straight, back over the middle, incomplete. Now, Pete's he's a funky kind of quarterback, though. And now we have Pomo lined up in the quarterback position.
And this is what the Diablos can do. This is
Pomo rolls right. Now he steps back. Or throws off his back foot. And
there's a catch in the
that's
crowd.
a catch and still on his feet. And the Hail Mary, just short of the end
Pushed
zone.
out of bounds.
Let's see now. That's the last man. If there's a penalty there.
I believe there is a penalty. You can't push him out of bounds.
Now, if that's the last
We'll take
defensive
a
back.
look while the refs kind of talk this over. We got to figure this one out.
You see Eric there give the signal as a push, and now the other ref
The other
signaling
ref is saying,
touchdown. Or
He's
is he saying he's that much short?
Well, we'll take a look right here.
All right, here's Pomo. This is a really bad off his back foot.
Really lucky.
Javelin toss. And right there, the defender.
Hey, you slow it down. One push.
Well, that's a push
That's
back. Well, Pomo with the stiff arm first. But the defender looked lost. Didn't know whether to play the man, the ball.
Yeah.
Or he just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that looked like a push out, and I believe they're going to give that one to him.
They're going to give him a touchdown on
they
that
are.
play. Last defensive man. So the refs got together.
They
And
made the
Pomo's
call.
going to attempt the extra point and throw in the touchdown
Yeah,
pass.
they had to go to the rule book there. We didn't have that one on, but yeah, Eric went to the rule book. Oh, and a block.
And Pomo kicking not one of his fortes.
No.
He keeps trying, and here he is on the kickoff. And there's a knuckleball down the middle that goes through everybody out of the end zone, so the Shakers will have it to it. So, you know what? That was, call it a gift touchdown?
Yeah, that was a bit of a goof right there. It was just chuck it up. Let's see what happens.
Let's see if the goose rolls right like he does on every play to start a game. No, he draws
nice
back.
drop out.
There's a good toss out there to the outside and caught.
All right.
Conventional offense there, Mike.
There you go. Wow. All right, bringing up second down.
Okay, so the Shakers on the move, looking for DJ Kennedy. He's split wide right. There's a snap. Goose looks left again and throws behind the receiver.
Just
He
a little
had him.
behind. Yep.
Pomo given a cushion there. Is that a bait cushion, Mike?
Could be.
Trying
Pomo's
to
got a
bait
lot
that
of makeup
quarterback.
speed, so.
Yeah, he does. Second down, and there is the Goose out to the left
There
again.
it is again.
And that time he was looking for Mike, and again, not a really good thrown ball, and it's going to bring up
That's
fourth.
Fourth down.
So a promising start to this drive, and it just dies.
Yeah.
2 incomplete passes.
Yeah, it doesn't have that. And they ran the same 3 plays.
Yeah, a back
Same
right
3
through that
plays.
cleanly, nice fielding play. And there's a pretty good kick, and the Diablos once again looking to turn it upfield. And there's a couple of pulls right there, and it looks like they're just over the
Just over.
20.
Yes.
So it'll be first to mid, and now they line up Pete and Pomo in the backfield.
Oof.
I don't look at Pete as a running threat, though. He's an evasive type. And there's a straight hand off to Pomo. And he bounces it to the outside, and he's still on his feet.
Ooh, he's
Still
got
on
some
his
speed,
feet.
huh?
Oh, he's just quick.
Oh, my goodness. Quicker than a hiccup.
That's it. Bounced it to the outside, and the Shakers were in pursuit. Again, Pomo lines up in the backfield.
And you know what's great about having, that's a great, you can just fake it. There's such a threat there, and there
There's
you go.
a fake, and Pete rolls. Now he's going to tuck it and go. Avoids that flag, and there you go. So now they're using Pomo as a decoy. As I said, Pete really is not a running quarterback.
No.
But he can escape. He can run. And there's a straight handoff. Pomo again, straight up the gut.
Great offensive line play right there. They're just opening up holes. He could have gone left or right. That's what it looked like.
So now, let's see if they're setting them up for a big pass play here. They've run 3 straight times.
And they're picking up yardage, though. That's the biggest thing. Why not keep
Snap,
running?
Pete pumps, and there's a wide open receiver. So there you saw him fake the pitch out to Pomo. It froze the defense for just enough time for that receiver to get open. And we're gonna have
a false start.
False start here.
Yeah, that's what's great. You have Pomo back there. You fake the handoff for the play action, then you pump fake it to him. Everybody, runs towards that way.
Mm-hmm.
You got a guy wide open. It's a tough team to game plan for.
All right, so here we are, and again, Pomo signaling I've got man on coverage here. And Pete takes a snap, drops straight back, pumps, throws over the middle, caught, touchdown.
Touchdown. Nice touch pass right there by Pete. Dropped it right over.
Passes, if you look at the
Look at
replay here, the defensive man is never looked at the ball, never looked back for the ball to see where it is.
Well, he was worried about making up that ground.
Well, you pick up the ball and then run to where the ball's supposed to land. There's a high snap, Pomo's kick, and this time I believe is good. So
13-0 game.
13-0, and the Shakers better be careful because this could get out of hand early.
Yes.
And up the field they come, and there's a great pull right there.
Wow.
So Diablo's looking very crisp.
Yeah, Diablos are up for this game.
Shakers look like they're looking for their legs here, Mike.
A little bit.
Goose, there's a quick hitter out to the right side, trying to spring Mike, and there's a pull right there.
They got punched in the mouth quick in the beginning. A weird call. The push out of bounds for the touchdown.
And there's another completion over the middle and a pull right there by Pomo. So the Goose, 2 in a row.
Ooh.
And that's going to be, is that a free play? No, they're going to stop that, unabated to the quarterback. Once they touch that offensive lineman, that's it.
Yeah.
So repeat first down. There's a zinger over the middle, and that's caught.
All right. Now they're moving over midfield, knocking on the door right now.
Goose finding some receivers. There's a motion. There's the handoff, a reverse. That's DJ Kennedy. Back to the Goose. And that's a lot.
There's a little lateral.
That's a lot for how many yards? Maybe 6
not
yards.
much. Goose got to get downfield a little more on that reverse. He only, they had to reverse to the option throw.
And now he runs right up the middle, and there's a great pull right before the line of scrimmage.
No.
And there's a pull right there. So, Mike, I got a question right away. The calling, the play calling, and there's the Goose on the snap. They're going for it. Over the middle deep, and that is intercepted. And is that in the end zone, or is it in front of the end zone? No, it's
He just got
out. And Pomo on a roll and a quick hit incomplete. I got to question the Goose's play call after the big completion down the middle.
Right.
Pomo again on a straight run.
Oh, nice stiff arm.
Call it a little wildcat offense here.
But they're just trying to get some breathing room.
They're moving the ball, the Shakers are, and then they get crazy. They get cute.
Yeah.
Pete back in, and that's caught by Pomo, and that's a first down. And here's Pomo again on the move, and it looks like to me that the Wildcats, the Diablos offense, Wildcats.
Yeah, Wildcat offense
has the Shakers a little bit back on their heels.
Here's a nice run.
Yeah. They're mixing up Pete and Pomo.
They're coming at him quick. I mean, a quick punch right away. Boom. Run it.
Who's this in the backfield?
Pete's.
There's Pete again, and now he pitches back. And that's good defense by the Shakers.
Yeah. Well, they got to come with something right now.
Pete takes snap, drops back. Now he's rolling right. There's going to be a hold, I believe.
Too bad.
On the Diablos.
Yeah. Oh, a little
And
movement.
now a little movement. So Diablo is going in the wrong direction here.
Yes, they are. Those offsides, I guess.
Feet again, now looks. And he throws it. That's Como, pardon me. And there's another completion. And there's going to be another flag on the play. And that's going to put the ball inside the 10.
I mean, Shakers look like they're getting a little frustrated right
Shakers are getting shook.
Oh.
That's incomplete. You notice that Pete's got a glove on his throwing hand there. Does he have? Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Como. I'm getting confused here.
There
And
it is
there's a
again.
touchdown pass right
That
there.
was almost the same play that they scored on the last drive. Same player, same spot, same pretty much throw.
Well, now
They're moving.
now you're in a spot where you don't want to be.
No.
You know, you're shut out. You're down 3 scores. To a
Halftime
defense
coming
that's
up.
pretty good.
Yeah. Oh.
And there's a missed
There's a
snap,
miss,
and there's
yeah.
nothing they can do about that.
All right. 19-0. Halftime's approaching.
And really, the Shakers offensively,
Have not done much.
couple of passes over the middle.
No, have not done much at all.
Pomo approaches the ball, gets another. You know, I got to take back what I said about him kicking.
Yeah,
And,
he's
and
pretty
then
good.
Mike up the right sideline, looking to get somewhere.
There we go.
And
Oh.
down he goes, and it's down by contact. So,
It's like his feet got caught up there on his own.
call it
own
about
player.
the 23-yard line. So, is this a change at quarterback?
Yeah.
This is DJ Kennedy at the quarterback position.
There we go.
Launches one out there to Mike, who's wide open.
All right.
Well, what talk about a cushion there, Mike?
That was That was good.
So
Well, we'll
it's the
see.
Goose pulling himself, DJ Kennedy now. The Mawa Miracle Man.
That's
Yeah, he's
right.
really going to have to pull a miracle off here.
They did well when the Goose
And
went
there
down.
he's hit
There
2 in a
there he
row,
is.
and there's another. So,
Two big
DJ.
plays.
Now,
Oh.
they're talking to the Shakers. It looks like it's against the Diablos.
Oh. Oh, the way the Goose is talking. I think it.
No, it is against the Shakers.
Ooh.
So that's
That's a
going
big
to
one.
negate a huge gain there. It looks like it's a 10-yarder.
Yeah. Maybe a flag guard on that or something. I don't know.
Possibly. The ref's not signaling the camera.
No. That pushes them back, and that's sad. They were moving the ball very well. They
Man,
need to get a score here
DJ
before
Kennedy come in, hit 2 big balls.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
that one, he is not Kareem Abdul-Kennedy.
that. No.
That snap was well over his head. So
And that's going to bring us to the half.
half. Shakers really shoot themselves in the foot, trailing 19-0.
Nothing.
Athenia Mason Supply is New Jersey's #1 source for masonry supplies. We're the wholesale one-stop location with a comprehensive selection of cultured stones, bricks, blocks, concrete, cement, sand, and the accessories that make it all come together. Whether you're a masonry contractor or doing the work yourself, skip the big box stores and go right to the specialist at Athenia Mason Supply. We have everything you need to enhance the appearance of your home while providing lasting beauty and value. Stone or concrete pavers can define an exterior space while offering an old-world elegance. A fireplace or brick barbecue can be the central focus of a living room or outdoor living space. Inside or out, nothing adds timeless beauty to a home than the look of cultured stone or brick veneer. Athenia Mason Supply is where your improvement plans should start. Visit our website for ideas or just stop by. Deliveries are available to all of New York and New Jersey, including the islands.
All right, and here we are starting the second half.
With a
And
deep kick.
with a deep kick, which can be brought out to the 20. So, DJ Kennedy remains at quarterback.
Shakers really need to get something moving right now. I mean, 19-0. Second half, this is the championship here. Get a little fired up. Get something moving here.
DJ, who is very capable of putting up points, starts with a run.
He's going to
And
lose it.
basically goes nowhere.
That is not how you get it moving. Shakers moving with a back in the backfield
And
now.
that
DJ.
looked like that should have been a motion call, but it wasn't. DJ trying to take it upfield himself can only manage about 6 yards.
Diablo's defense, we haven't been able to talk about them because they're on and off the field so quickly.
There's been a lot of 3 and outs,
Yeah.
turnover, punts on the Shakers end. Silently doing a very good job today. DJ pumps one out incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th down and another punt.
Yeah. Or do you maybe you have to? I think you would have to kind of start going for it right now.
I'll go undeclared, but I think
Well.
and they are going to go. DJ
Oh.
launches one deep, and that is just plain all
That
over the
was-
throne. And this
yeah.
is not a good idea.
Now,
Putting the Diablos in plus territory here, they can get a first down if they get to 20.
yeah, and that's right. What, 5 yards?
5 yards
That's-
away. There's a handoff and a little change.
Oh.
And then, oh, look at this play.
Look at
And
that.
that's going to score also.
Now is
The
that lateral
Diablos,
forward though?
I tell you what, there's a
got a
flag,
flag.
and I'll tell you what, I want to look at this one again. Do we have this on replay?
Yeah, we do. We'll have this one coming
Because
up.
I thought that lateral was good.
It was. I've seen it. It's right on the line. We'll slow it down here. It is.
Now let's see where he laterals the ball. He laterals
Go
it
with it.
at the 20. Now the receiver is at the 20
Right.
when he gets the ball. He was not in front of the 20 when he received
No.
the ball. So that was a direct lateral.
That was a very close. Eric was right there on it. It's not like he was down the field or
And
across
apparently
or whatever.
they gave him the
And they gave
touchdown.
it to him.
And there's the kick, and once again, the kick is good.
26-0. With the penalty now, boom, puts it almost through the uprights.
And now the Shakers, to say they're in deep trouble is an understatement.
Yeah.
They try to
Now they're trying, yeah.
So now, if you're the Diablos, you can just tee off on the quarterback. And they're only
That's it.
rushing 3 guys.
Yeah, you
Now
know
they
what's
bring a
coming.
linebacker up.
Oh, Almo read that
Watch
right
out.
away. You saw him breaking on the ball even before the quarterback threw it right
They have 5 D-backs in there now of the 8 players. And the linebacker comes up again. I don't know why with this big a lead.
Huh?
And now he blitzes. The lineman drops back. DJ over the middle.
Nice
Still
start.
able to find the receiver and hit him with it. Oh my God, Diablo's giving a
no,
little
not a
bit of
catch.
incomplete.
Oh,
Diablo's giving a little cushion now with a lead this big.
yeah.
Just trying to keep everything in front of them. Kennedy steps up,
Oh,
and he's going to take
all right.
off and run. And you know what? The Diablos will let him do that the rest
Yeah,
of the game.
let him do that all game long.
I mean, they're getting yards. They don't need yards. They need points.
Yes.
They have to do something to score points.
Yeah, they don't need these short passes for
7
5,
yards,
7
7-yard
yards.
runs up the middle. Don't do anything.
Yeah, that does nothing for. All that does is eat up clock.
And there's a
I'm
ball
right.
downfield,
Oh,
and that's intercepted
they did
also.
not need that.
So
I
now,
believe that's a second interception by this guy right here. I'm sorry, I don't know the
you know,
name.
26-0. Now you're forcing turnovers.
Yeah. Now they can just Diablos can really just sit back and eat the clock. I mean, that's all they have to do. I know the half just started.
And
but-
there's a
Ooh, there's a
definite
little
lateral.
pass.
And here's Pomo. Drills one across the middle, incomplete. Almost picked. Well,
Almost.
now it looks like the Diablos want to start having some fun.
Yeah.
You know,
Sunny
some
day. They've
lateral
been waiting
plays.
around.
Yep.
One of the last games of the day. They're ready to have some fun. I think they're
Pete
feeling
takes
it.
a
They're
snap.
sensing that. You
And
know,
there's
it's
the pull
ours.
right there. Let's start talking about MVP here, Mike.
I don't know. Yeah, this is.
The Diablos.
Yeah, everyone's contributing, so this is a tough one.
Well, we got a receiver that caught 2 touchdown passes. You see him right there at the top of your screen.
Right, you have their D-back who has 2 interceptions, and I believe he's scored a touchdown also. So this is
Pomo takes a look, sees somebody behind him. So
nice spin. Oh my goodness!
I'll just keep going forward. And oh man, almost got away. He gets away there, Mike. He's gone.
Gone. Yeah. And they went for it on 4th down. Why not? Right? They ate up a good amount of clock, more than if they were punting. And they got 26 points to play with. I know they want the shutout though. They want this shutout to show. Oh,
So on
Oh,
down,
oh, oh.
that's almost picked off by a lineman.
geez, tipped up and almost picked off.
So DJ Kennedy gets the ball back in good field position. But again, good field position is only good if you score.
Yeah, this is tough. This is tough for the Shakers right now.
Takes the snap, another high snap. Now he's looking to get away. He does.
He's dancing.
He scrambles. But again, Mike, like we just said,
I mean, he could have gotten a block at least. It's
5 or
almost like
6
they're giving
yards.
up right there. That the receiver out there, DJ's running up to him. He had two defenders there. He could have threw a block or something.
there's a good ball thrown out there. To
Oh,
the
there we
side.
go.
And there we
Oh,
go. Is that Cordasco?
there we go.
Okay.
And the
so then-
Shakers are on the board.
So, finally,
Finally.
a touchdown. Now the Diablos, now they're looking at, they got a 19-point lead right now. They're going to go for 2.
Yeah.
They need points. There's movement right there, and they got away with it.
Yeah.
Kennedy throws,
Got
and
it up.
tipped and incomplete.
All right, 26-6. Eesh.
So it's 20, but now, if you're the Diablos, you don't change anything. that
No.
you're doing.
No, you get the ball. You
You just
take
do
your
what
time
you're
getting
doing.
out of the huddle. Yeah, there's no reason to risk anything.
Right, and you don't want to start throwing laterals all over the
Right.
field and things. Just run your basic offense, you'll be fine. And that looks like Pomo. He gets the snap, he fakes the lateral, and he's pulled
get him
into
right
line of
away.
scrimmage. So now I think what you're saying it might be happening. They're trying to run clock, run some plays.
Yeah, you can hear as they're coming out. The refs always at 15 seconds they're breaking the huddle and getting set. So they're letting that clock tick down. They know they're sensing it. Oh,
Pomo throwing deep over
Deep.
the middle. So that was
yeah.
we are the champions touchdown attempt there.
Maybe, yeah, just a little icing. I don't see the Diablos as that type though to run it up on purpose at least.
Well,
I
there
would
was
say.
a play. There's a play to the
Oh,
outside. And
receiver wasn't even
the
looking for that
receiver
pass.
Pomo looked right at him,
He was taking off downfield.
and the receiver said, "No, I'm going this way."
Who's in?
Big rush, and
Oh,
is that intercepted?
there it is. All right, something positive.
Well,
Here we go.
You know, now the clock becomes the factor.
Yes.
But you know, Pete has not been a quarterback for the last couple series. It's been Pomo
Well, you use Pomo. He's going to scramble. He has that ability
to eat clock.
to eat clock. You know, he could scramble back 20 yards and still make up 15 of those and only lose
Kennedy
5.
over the middle.
Oh.
And that's intercepted. That ball was tipped. And
And
it's going to go
oh,
for a
that's
score.
going in for a score. Yeah. I think this
Well,
is not looking
Turn
good.
out the lights. The party's over.
Yeah, the dream. I would say the dream of repeating here is not looking good for the
There's
Shakers.
a
at
real
this
big
point.
offside there. The extra point.
Yeah.
And he called it good. It looked like the guy that came offside didn't want to get hit in the mush, and he pulled
See,
up.
Big Rich right there on the offensive line's already. They're celebrating. Offensive line knows it looks.
Yeah, it looks like
Half is
now,
dwindling down.
you can see the look on the Shaker's face.
Their heads down.
Dejected. Once again, they came from out of the clouds to get into the championship
Yeah.
game. And, you know, I think the Diablos played well today, but the Shakers really didn't give us the kind of effort that
No.
we're used to seeing out of
No, not at all. They just, I don't know, it seemed like they weren't prepared for this game. It really did. Which is odd for a
There's
Shakers
a
team.
snap, there's a flag, a free play for the offense,
There's the
and
goose.
he hits the goose over the middle, and there's a pull right there. So, looks like now we're just winding the clock down. Mike.
Yep. 32-6. Oh,
And there's
quick
a
play.
quick play there.
Caught the cameraman off guard.
Looks like a quick out to the receiver on the right. Momo pumps. And there's another wide open, there's another
There's a
lateral,
little lateral.
and the goose on the move, and he's going to score.
All right.
So a touchdown, let's call that a cosmetic touchdown.
Yeah,
They're gonna give it to him. Let's-
if you watch back on that play, we don't have the replay for this, but even the offensive linemen on both sides
and it
kind
looks
of
like the
just
ref's
standing
marking
up.
him at the half-yard line,
Oh,
so they're saying he did not get in. If they
nothing
did-
can go right for
No,
these guys
if they do
today.
score
I mean,
though, and if they do score here ultimately,
right? It's
you know,
like you said, it's cosmetic.
It's a cosmetic touchdown. It'll be 32-14. There
There
it
we
is
go.
right there with the extra point. So the Diablos were here to play today, Mike.
Yeah,
Going for two
Yeah.
again.
they definitely came to play.
DJ lobs one up into the corner. Hail Mary pass.
Oh,
Trying to give the Goose a chance, and we're going to get an
We'll get a little
on the end
interference.
zone. As Eric is saying, no, you gave him a bear hug.
yeah. Come on, buddy. That's what he's saying.
Eric looks like he knows a little bit about bear hugs.
Yeah.
And now, DJ,
Nobody just
somebody
get
please
open,
help
huh?
me here. A flips one up, things one up there, and there it
A
is.
little softball, huh? I
There's
guess.
Dasco. So a little fun.
Yeah.
Right there, you see MOB walking off. He's another guy that tries hard.
Just not the Shakers' day today. They had a great season. Like we said, where they come out of nowhere. Their quarterback didn't go down. They hung in there. I mean, they made it to the playoffs. They made it to the finals.
Look at this.
Pomo's just going to eat up the clock. Right? This should be the last play. We're into the 2-minute warning. I know the Shakers, they just want to finish this out. He's still going. There we go. Pomo just stops it.
Himself up. He doesn't want to rub it in touchdown.
Right.
There.
That's going to do it.
Looks like that's going to be it. So, the Diablos are Flag A champions.
Yeah. Beaten, no repeat for the Shakers.
So we now have our new defending champion for next season. It'll be the Diablos.
Are you in need of a new haircut? Tired of the same barbershop? Come to Sal's Barber Exclusive for our family experience. We have 45 years of business experience in haircutting. We offer the basic hair trimmings as well as stylings. No reservations, walk-ins only. Come on in and see Denise, Monica, and Sal. The number's 201-327-7037. 6 Church Street in Ramsey on the corner of Main and Church. Our hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 to 6. Thursdays, 8:30 to 7:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 5. Closed on Mondays and Sundays. Come to Sal's Barber Exclusive.
All right, and Mike, as Yogi Berra once said, it's deja vu all over again.
My goodness, these two teams meeting in the championship again.
And, you know, I'm glad I was away for this game, because if I was at this game, Titano and the All-Stars would have hung me from one of the goalposts.
Eh?
Because I've been picking against them just about every round of the playoffs.
Yes, you have,
and they
huh?
just keep coming back. And here we are again, Bruins and All-Stars.
Bruins and
And
All-Stars.
they just keep on going. And there is Chris Kornacki there. And I tell you what, Mike, if they ever had a beauty contest for the girlfriends in the ACFL, Kornacki's girl would win.
All right.
She is, and I keep telling him she's a gorgeous woman. What is she doing with you?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, she's like 2 feet taller than he is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's a big girl. But
A lot of people, I think, are 2 feet tall.
then Chris Kornacki, yeah, probably.
No
Probably.
offense, Chris. No offense.
And there's the man all day out there with AJ. Titano's out there with Mena. They give a group hug.
Yeah, these guys, you kidding me? These guys are great.
These guys are old friends and old adversaries.
Yeah, all they do, they just play each other. They should combine this team and move up and become a B team, you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
really.
my goodness.
So the Bruins are kicking off to the All-Stars, and here we go. 6-on-6 flag.
Bruins
And
All-Stars.
What else is new?
Yeah.
And this would be now, should the All-Stars win this game, this would be what, 5 chips?
5 or 6, something
5 or
like
6,
that.
lose count.
mean,
Here's Titano,
Yeah.
quarterback, patiently stands back
Oh.
there, and he's going to get sacked. So, oh, wait a minute. The ball was knocked out of
Yeah.
his hands, but they're giving him the sack. Over the middle, Titano on the run,
there's
and
big
there's
time,
Tim
Tim.
O'Connell. Good to see Timmy back on the field with 2 healthy knees. Second
Yeah.
biggest Giant fan I know. Takes the snap. Titano
Oh, great
now.
block.
Oh,
Great block.
throws, and let's see, that's going to be a first down again, O'Connell. And O'Connell looks like he hasn't missed a beat.
No. No, he has. No.
Snap to
Well, he's nice and
Titano,
rested.
stands back there, throws, and that's
All-Stars
Drop,
offensive
maybe
line
a
right
short,
there.
yeah.
Just the 2 of them blocked 3 guys. I mean, that's not a good start.
and
You
there's
know.
Titano now, and there's a little floater out to
A little
Luigi there. And Luigi Grande,
oh.
and he comes up a little hobbling.
I think he just came up with old man. That's just old man after he's been running for a while and trying to stop him.
There's a nice kick to the outside again, and
Quick
that's a
score.
touchdown. You know, I don't think there's a muscle that Luigi hasn't pulled
Yeah.
in his ACFL career.
Oh, when you play that long, that's what happens, you know?
And now Titano puts the man in motion, looking for the extra point. Just stands
Oh,
there
all
all
day.
day to throw. Back in the end zone, point is good.
Woo.
And again, this is what drives people crazy about the All-Stars.
Yeah.
Titano had 3 days to throw the ball back there.
They got, like I said before, 2 guys blocked 3.
And there's a kickoff.
You're gonna get
That's
all
a
that.
short kickoff, and it's taken. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did he have the flag though? Now they're saying he had the flag, so they're gonna let that go, and that's a good call.
All right.
All right, here we go. Bruins on offense. There's the fake. There's a little pass over the middle, and that's caught.
Oh,
Is that the man all
that
day?
is the man all day.
And he's still on his
And
feet.
he's still on his feet. One
And
play.
there's a great move there by the man all day.
Woo! Bruins in
And
on
he's
one
a
play.
little psyched up because he scores. Come right back on
Yeah.
the first play from scrimmage.
All right. This is what we expect from these 2, though.
And now for the extra point. Rolls right. Still rolling. Throwing. Back in the end zone.
Tied it up
Hey, and it's 7-7. So now,
quickly.
I don't know. The Bruins responding. And the All-Stars get the ball.
You can't even say that was a great drive.
It was a great
It was
play.
a great play. Exactly. You know.
Now,
I
you
mean,
got to remember, now the Bruins also imported some guys from other teams.
right.
And they've upgraded their personnel, I believe. There's Titano again.
Oh, he's
Being
gonna run.
pursued, so he runs.
And he's
And
still
he's
in.
still on his
All
feet.
right.
Thought that maybe the All-Stars got away with a clip down in, as Titano turned the corner. No call, however.
Pick up a first down on that run.
And there's Titano over the middle. And you know, Mike, it looks like he's playing pitch and catch with his receivers.
Yeah.
When he quarterbacks this team. The guy's got such a fluid throwing motion. And here he is again back. Now he lets it go, and that's good play there by the
Good-
defense.
Great play. Good timing right there. Got right over the receiver's back, right on time. Nice.
Takes the step, and we're going to have motion on the offense. Looks like it's on the Legion grid. A little flinch. Maybe
Paying
he had-
attention in the huddle.
No, he had a muscle spasm.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't. It was a spasm that caused him to move.
Yes.
And here we go. Takes the snap. Titano with time, looking, throwing deep downfield, and that is that's caught. And now he gets up and steps into the end zone.
Slide steps right in. There's Eric right with the call. They didn't touch him when he was
Nobody
down.
touched him. No down by contact there. And Titano now looks, steps up, and he gets sacked. And he immediately points to his offensive lineman. One thing about Tats, he's not shy
No.
about letting somebody know that they might have missed an assignment.
Yeah, I think so. You know,
So,
they've been doing great all day, though.
And here come the Bruins again. A big run back here.
Oh.
That would have been close. That would've been close.
Almost, that was very close to being forward, too.
That's what I meant by very close.
Okay. I thought you meant very close, as in.
All right, AJ now steps up, steps back,
Big
launches
bomb.
one down, the receiver falls down and it's intercepted.
All right.
There's
Big
some
return.
miss pull there. So O'Connell Jr.,
Yeah. Got him out over midfield.
so the O'Connells putting on a show today. Here's that man again. Tano takes the snap, drops and throws over the middle, trying to wrestle the ball away. Can't do that. Oh, they're calling that incomplete.
Yes, they are.
Wow.
I'll tell you, All-Stars receivers are getting down the field pretty quickly, you know?
Tano with a pump. Now he steps away and just hits Tim O'Connell over the middle. Tim O'Connell.
Gonna have to put that on a loop maybe for you.
I'm telling you.
It's Tim over the middle.
And again, Tano drops back. They rush 3 men. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Touchdown. So that time the Bruins came with 3. Titano
Blocked
still-
by 2.
Blocked by 2. And Titano doesn't get enough credit sometimes for his quick release. He
Yeah.
can get rid of the ball pretty quick.
And that was a
When he
nice
has
touch.
to.
That was a nice touch on that pass.
Now he waddles
Oh.
to the right, throws back.
Ooh.
And let's see, the torso's got to be in.
No.
No torso,
No
no,
torso.
point.
Luigi got taken down pretty hard right
He
there.
did.
His football, he gets up and walks it off.
And now it's 19-7.
Hmm.
So again, a chance for this game. If the Bruins are not careful, and that's going to bounce off. A
That's
little
frustrating.
frustration now.
That's frustrating. You get a bounce, you're ready for a nice return. You're right outside the goal. Oh,
A little shovel pass to Kornacki, and he's pulled.
I'll tell you, AJ was lucky he didn't get a safety right there.
And I'll tell you something, that's the first time we called Chris's name out.
Yeah?
He's usually all over the field, defensively, offensively. He is playing center.
Yeah, he usually has that rollout, but
That little
All-Stars are
dump-
coming with some
dump off
pressure.
to him, yeah.
How many teams have we seen the Bruins kill with that play?
Oh,
huh?
God, yeah, Kornacki over there.
Kornacki, block, just roll out. My goodness.
Now the refs, what do we have here? Delay a game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 delay
Yeah.
game offense.
Yeah, AJ's saying that they weren't calling it out. Go back and listen.
Takes a snap. Bob's went out over the middle,
Oh,
and
he
oh
must
man, that was
block
a dangerous pass.
Oh,
I thought there might have been illegal contact in the secondary there, Mike.
he led him right into 2 receivers. Hopefully he's gonna get
I
up.
believe that's where the contact might
Yeah.
have been. But again, no flag,
No.
therefore no foul.
Man, right there. What, on the 2-yard line?
There's a snap. AJ looking to throw. Now he unloads deep downfield. Great positioning there.
I tell you, AJ has a
Great
strong
position.
arm.
He does have a strong arm, but what a play by the D-back.
Yes.
Use the sideline as an ally.
Covered him like a blanket.
And here is the punt. And it's a line drive kick, and those are always dangerous.
Right, does the
Steps
smart
out of
thing.
bounds.
Gets out of bounds right in front of the first down marker. So if they need it, they need those extra downs. Only got to go a
And
yard.
here
Very
comes
smart.
Mr. Cool. Anthony Titano. He steps back, steps up,
Whoa!
takes a stroll, unloads the ball, complete.
Over the middle. Another pass over the middle.
Does Titano ever look confused to you?
No, that's why his teams are usually here. He doesn't look confused. He stays calm.
And we had a holding call there on the All-Stars, but he never looks, he's always looking downfield,
Right.
always waiting for somebody to come open.
Cerebral assassin. Huh?
That's what he is. I think that's why he's got no hair. His brain is so big, it pushes the follicles right out. He dodges one there. There's another quick hitter to O'Connell. Well, let's see now. What are we saying here?
I'll tell you, it does seem like he's moving in slow motion though, whenever he's out there.
Who, Tats?
Yeah.
You know
But
what?
yet,
if
still
he's
picks
moving,
up
if he's
yards.
moving in slow motion, then everybody else is moving slow
Yeah.
because he
But,
gets.
and that's the
plays up.
thing. He
He just sidesteps, comes back to the other side, wide open receiver.
escapability. That's what he has.
Now, that's a good throw coming back across
That's a great
the field.
throw. I mean, you gotta rank him up there within what, top 3 quarterbacks in the league? Any division?
He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Right.
He doesn't, and you know what about him too is when he does make a mistake, he admits it's his mistake.
Yes.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, they are about to go in
They are
again.
knocking on the door again.
And here's Titano steps
Oh,
up.
and Titano runs
We
in.
should flash. If you want to join the
Yeah.
Anthony Titano fan club,
Exactly.
please call.
Oh, some nice hip movement he got there. And boom, 25-7. This extra point, if they get it, 26, they're
Yeah, this game.
getting out of control quickly.
Oh, Titano's flag dropped off before he threw it. Did you see that?
Oh,
Yes, yellow. He's wearing yellow flags that came out
right.
before he threw it. So
It may have just fallen off, not been.
it was
persuaded.
right. Exactly.
Bruins need to get moving here. You know, that one turnover that the All-Stars got to score on.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Is it
I'll
different?
give you those 7 points.
Right.
Right, the All-Stars are just dominating this game.
They are. They
And
are.
there's a quick hitter over the middle. And again, remember what we said. You know, when you got this big a lead, you'll give up those 7 or 8 yarders over
Exactly. Because they're not going to do much.
the middle. No, you're going to run out of time. And don't forget, the All-Stars are going to get the ball back also.
Yes.
And there's AJ now. He steps up, he runs. And there's a great pull right there. Kornacki missed a block there. And we have a man down here for the All-Stars. You can't see the number. As he hobbles off the
No
field.
number. We got to be coming up close in the half now. You really think the Bruins really need a score here?
Bobby
going.
Lane. Bobby Lane's another name we haven't called that much today.
Well, Bobby Lane's been on that offensive line doing a great job giving. Oh,
And Kornacki.
there we go. There's Kornacki's name being
There's
called.
what
Good.
Kornacki is good for over
Yes.
the middle. He's elusive runner, strong.
Well, yeah, Bobby's been staying in blocking. He's
Yeah.
doing his job. He wants that chip. He doesn't
I
care
haven't
about
seen
the
Bobby
stats.
Lane out on many pass patterns either.
No, him and Luigi, two-man wrecking crew out there on the offensive line, doing a great job. All we've been doing is talking about how much time Tats has back there.
Yeah.
It's those two doing it. So he's contributing how he needs to.
There's a snap. Kornacki blocks one. There's a deep.
Ooh,
Oh, that would have been. I don't think he would have been good if he caught it, Mike. I
Yes,
think,
we would have had to go to the replay on
I
that one.
don't think he would have got both feet down. The momentum was carrying
Yes.
him towards the out of bounds. So takes a snap, drops back. He now is looking to throw. Loses a defender there.
Time ticking.
And AJ, let's see.
It looks like he got the first at least.
21 seconds. 21 seconds.
And there are
21
21 seconds left in the half as we got our cameraman Joe to let us know that. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
He can talk. All right. I like Joe. 21 seconds. AJ takes a
AJ
snap,
needs
rolls
to make
right.
something happen here.
And right there, he rolled right into the double team. Kornacki can only block one of them.
They're sending All-Stars are sending people from
There's
all
the
over.
timeout.
He wasn't even a lineman. Right?
No.
Bears definitely need to punch one in.
Bruins really, they're back up against the wall here in the first half.
Yeah.
Takes the snap, drops straight back. Here comes Grandy.
Quick.
Oh, he missed a pull.
Missed it.
Is he going to
Oh.
get in? He's
He's
still
running
looking
for
to
his
get in.
life. Down.
There's no down by
Finally.
contact, and Grandy makes the
Comes
play.
back
Coming
and
back
makes
to make
the
the
play.
Great
Wow.
play there by Grandy.
That's going to take us to the half.
And that could be a big play at 26-14.
That's huge.
At the half looks a little better than 26-7.
Yeah.
And here we are for the second half. The All-Stars kicking off in the 26-7 game. A game that they basically, Mike, have dominated from the start.
Yeah, it's all stars right now. If it was that was one play that the Bruins really had.
There's a
was that
lateral.
deep
Look like
pass.
they're trying to set that lateral up and to the man all day. And again, that's snuffed out pretty well.
We've
by
only
the
called
All-Stars.
his name once today. They've shut him down. AJ's back there running for his life. They got to get something moving here.
Now look at this spread offense here. Wow, they are spread like peanut butter.
Going for the flag here, trying to get that holding call, but he was going for that flag.
See, they're running this kind of offense to really spread the All-Stars thin and give and create
Right up the
running
middle.
lanes like that.
AJ is dancing out there like crazy. He's trying to make something happen.
Well, you know, again, the All-Stars pretty much can dictate.
Right. They got some points to play with right here. No? Oh, we have a hold there or something. Bruins right outside the 20.
See, they need to score badly here.
They need
had
to
that
score
touchdown before the half that they didn't get. A great play by Luigi.
Great.
There's a great play there, great run, great throw and catch there.
But again, it's these short little dump offs. Oh, has a man wide open right in the flat. He got him. But he gets in.
So let's see.
There's
the
some
referee
life.
signals touchdown. Okay, so now with an extra point, it's a 12-point game. It's a two-score game.
That's two scores, but that's still manageable. That's a lot better than three. You got to get this one in. Like they got it in quick here at the halftime.
And that doesn't work. So it's
That's
still a
not-
two-score game.
You know, but at this point now they're going to have to start going for two. I would imagine. If they can score again.
Before they can score again, they've got to stop Titano, which they haven't really been able to do yet.
Titano is looking good out there.
And there's a play right there. So, I mean, look, any kind of forward motion by the All-Stars is going to eat clock, and if they put up any more points,
Yeah.
Titano takes the snap, There's a quick dump off over the middle.
Oh,
There's
there's
Bobby
Bobby.
Lane.
All right. Getting him involved.
Move the ball forward. That's what they're doing.
Yep. Got their first down. Got a fresh set of downs. Oh, no. That's right.
Second down.
Second down, that's right. I'm sorry, I forgot that it's
And
first to mid.
That was like was that an early whistle there?
Did sound like that, no? Oh, it could have been from the, there's two more games going on over on the other field
Oh,
there.
that's right.
We had
semis there.
the Warriors, I believe the Warriors and Spartans. Yes. Now they picked up the first down. Okay.
And there's Patano. Joe Cool.
Yeah. Telling
He's
Tim,
back.
go long and I'll hit you.
Connell just and let's see if he goes to him. Bounce back over the middle.
And he
there's
goes.
O'Connell.
Tim over the middle.
And it seems that gotta be frustrating for the Bruins. They're about to pull the flag, and away goes the ball.
I'll tell you, Tatano just stands in there. He isn't. Most quarterbacks, you see somebody rushing, they panic, they run, they scramble, end up throwing an interception or something as he
Look at
scrambles.
this
He
little
look.
flip right there.
Oh,
Look
my
at this
goodness.
play to Grandy. I mean, this is
Now they're just. They're
the
having
All
fun.
Stars are pulling out all the stops.
Yes.
Their repertoire
Yeah.
is really being shown here. Patano takes the snap, steps up, avoids, throws, touchdown. Mike, it's just too easy. It's too easy right now. You look at the Bruins. They're walking around putting their hands on their head. It's like, what do we do to stop this guy? And the answer is nothing.
Yeah. They got no
There's
answer.
a quick zinger over the middle, and that should have been caught.
Huh?
So we're back to a 19-point lead again.
Just like that.
So here's the Bruins. We're getting some momentum. Here we go. And the All-Stars come right back down the field.
You know, and the worst part is that the All-Stars are more, they're trying to eat up the clock. They're not really trying to run it in. They're not trying to punch one in and just to stick it in their faces. These are, even though they're playing against each other, Bruins, they respect them a lot. So, but
I don't think they've stopped playing. Mike.
Oh no, I don't think they've stopped playing by any stretch. But they're trying to take their time. But yet they still Tim over the middle for another 20 yards. You know, boom, here's.
The guys are open. You know,
I-
Patano's doing what he's supposed to do.
Oh, I know. I know they're not just going to give up.
There's a quick out to the right. I mean, plays like that. Plays like that just aren't going to work.
Nah. What do you do though right now if you're the Bruins? You can't just keep chucking it deep, and you can't keep throwing it short.
And just to bring in something here, Mike, during the broadcast, a surprising score in World Cup play: Germany 5, Brazil nothing. Incredible score. And speaking of incredible scores, 32-13.
32-13 in the final.
And again, looking for Kornacki, and it was just a little too far.
You can almost feel how much the Bruins are starting to press now. You know, the panic button's been hit, and I think they're just going to start chucking it deep.
And there's AJ, and look who's pursuing him. Look who's after him.
Jeez, Tano out on defense even. This guy does it all.
You know what? He's a football player.
He
He
is.
loves playing defense.
Obviously, he loves playing football. He's in 2 leagues. I mean, my goodness.
Luigi lays out for his leg, gets headed into right there.
You're going to call it hold right now.
And Eric checking his shorts for something. Maybe he dropped the puck or
Nope, there it is. Ooh,
just walking forward. That looks like a
10-yarder. That's a big boy.
10-yarder. One of the Bruins' biggest games today.
Yeah.
You know, this Bruin team has a lot of pride too. Though. They're not
They
going to quit no matter what the score.
No. I don't see that.
AJ off his back foot, corner of the end zone. Tough pass.
Yeah.
He got in the vicinity of the receiver though.
I don't hear it.
Looks like they're signaling for it down.
Yep. Declined penalty.
Right Right now, if you're the All-Stars, the only thing you want to do is keep the clock.
Yeah, let them talk to the Bruins all they
The
want
refs
right
are
now.
stopping the clock now
Yeah.
for this discussion, I would guess. Finger pointing going on there.
Yeah.
And Luigi Grandi there, hands on his hips, trying to find some oxygen in the air.
It was hot out there. This was an early game, and it was already about 85 something down. It was rough out there. It really was.
Rumor has it that Luigi Grandi may retire for the 7th time after today's game.
Really?
But they keep winning chips, so he keeps coming back.
I'll tell you. I mean, yeah, how many times has this guy retired?
And now AJ looking to dump it somewhere. And is he in? Or is there a pull there? Looks like there's a pull there. Is O'Connell giving a high five. And now it looks like Eric is calling for a defensive captain. And it looks like, well, this is not an extra point. It's a 2-yard line. So I guess that's where it's pulled out, and there's the middle. And AJ gets in for a score.
Gets in.
So it's a 13-point game now. They are
They're
going
gonna go for 2.
It's still 2 scores even if they get it. Takes the snap, goes, and that's caught.
All right.
So it's 32-21. It's a 12-point game, but now I got to believe time is becoming a factor. And another thing, the All-Stars are getting the ball back.
No, that's not good for the Bruins.
No, I think that the All-Stars, except for one possession, scored on every possession they had.
I think you're right. I think you are absolutely correct.
And there's Titano. And there's a wide open receiver, O'Connell again.
There's
And
Titano.
how are they giving O'Connell a 10-yard cushion?
I don't know.
And now you see a D-back step up. Let's see how far he drops back in. Okay, he tries to stay with O'Connell. So there's Bobby Lane.
There he is. That's a brilliant play call right there. You know, you've been hitting people down the middle, over, deep.
You know, and they're like in their 6th year of doing that.
Yeah.
You know, no one stops it. There's one out there, and again, it looks like we're going to get a hold right there during the pull, and that's going to tack 10 more onto that. It just looks like the All-Star receivers run their patterns. Titano stays back there, eeny, meeny, miny. There's Mo.
Yeah.
All-Stars, I'm sorry we didn't keep passing stats on this game because he hasn't thrown a lot of incompletes in this game.
No.
Look at move around. There's Luigi Grandi again out of the backfield.
He scores his
there's a
second touchdown.
There you go.
Luigi with 2 scores.
Just amazing. Just amazing at how this looks like. Is ageless. They really don't get up.
No.
But Titano looks to
Wide
and throws
open.
back over the middle.
Wide
look away pass.
I mean, did the Bruins give up on that? I mean, I don't know.
No, that was a great. I'm going to say
fumbled it right
That's a
there.
good call.
Bobbled out.
That's a good call. But again, Titano's looking at the corner and then just comes back over the middle.
But I mean, that receiver was wide open.
And here's AJ now, and what we said about flag 6, Mike. If you remember before the playoffs go live, you need 30, at least 30 to win or compete.
Yeah.
You really do. AJ now with a little lob over the middle of Kornacki, and that's really going nowhere fast. O'Connell with the pull.
I mean, yeah, we've talked how because there's a lot more scoring, obviously, in 6-on-6, but I think the All-Stars are playing a great defensive game.
But I'm just saying that if you don't hit 30, if you don't hit the 30 number,
yeah, you're not.
I don't think you can win.
No, you're right.
There's AJ
Chucking
throwing one
it, yep.
deep right down. And
Oh,
man, almost a great catch there.
Almost.
AJ now, this time he comes back to the other side on the short. And another flag. What are they going to do on that?
Another hold looked like the ref was signaling.
Takes the snap, pumps. Lobs one down the middle.
Oh.
Too far. And that
He was
receiver,
open.
that receiver was open.
He was open. But again, I see some of the Bruins are just standing, you know? They're not.
After we stick with the line. I'll be out there playing his usual good game.
Yeah. Oh,
AJ escapes there. Gotta give himself up.
yeah. Nowhere to go. I mean, they're rushing to the line. I don't know how much it's going to do. Times are ticking down. We got to be coming up on the 2 minutes soon, if not in it.
And this
So-
is not quite a mercy. It's 18 points exactly.
Yeah, not quite. There we go.
And there's a touchdown. Is that a
No.
goal? Looks like I see a flag on the ground.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to mark it. Back to 1.5.
2 minute warning.
Oh, and that was
2
a
minute
fourth
warning.
So
down.
that was a fourth down, so they can get
Oh.
the touchdown. They turn it over on downs. And there's a lateral there. And you're right, Mike. I'm hearing whistles like crazy.
Yeah, it's got to be from the other games. A lot of games going on this weekend. I'll tell you, Tatano, I'm sure, had that in the back of his head from the A game when he caught the safety right there in the end zone. So he was smart, ran up, got himself some breathing room. Now it's just tick out the clock, you know? Just, come on. Can't avoid the inevitable. Inevitable. Excuse me.
And that looks like, is that 2-1 right there?
That is a false start.
Little start. It must have been on Bobby Lane because he's the one with his arms up in the air.
Yeah, Tatano getting on.
And
They're up, you know?
He's giving Tatano give you an earful. If you make a mistake,
Yeah.
you know, physical mistake is one thing, but if you make a mental mistake,
Yeah.
Tatano, he lets you know that you made a mental mistake.
But you know what? That's why this team, led by him, has won 5 or 6 chips. You know, going for another one. That's why. They get on about the little things, no matter what the score is. Oh, there you go, Bobby, out in front of him.
Straight run.
Speeding up that clock.
And right away, Bobby pointing back to Tatano saying, "You didn't follow me.
Yeah.
That's on you." They play the blame game. There's a snap to Tatano. Look, now he's just looking to run. There's a nice lateral over there to O'Connell.
Stay in bounds.
And
Stay
they
in
pull
bounds.
O'Connell, and they don't want him to go out of
I'll
bounds.
tell you, what was that? 4 straight run plays from Tatano? When do you ever see those?
And here is the punt by
Oh.
Matt, and that's blocked.
All right, inside the 20.
That's another scoring chance for the Bruins to make it look a little bit more
It's
respectable.
gonna look respectable. But this was all
Reality,
stars. All
The All-Stars controlled. Every time the Bruins looked like they were getting a little momentum, the All-Stars came down the field.
Yeah.
AJ looking to run right, turns the corner, still on his feet. Nice move there. And there's a half-hearted
Spins it
goal.
in.
Let's see if they put him in the end zone. And you're seeing that the All-Stars really were not looking to pull any
No.
flags with zeal or gusto.
Now they just want to finish this up. And there's the
There's
touchdown.
signal
Now
for TD.
1 for 2.
And AJ now looks, throws over the middle.
Oh, that was right off his hands.
Incomplete. And it's 39-27. Time is dwindling down. Let's see if they. Yeah, and there it is.
That would be it. Now
So the All-Stars shut me up again.
shut you up again.
Tatano, I apologize to you. Luigi Grandi's going to let me have it, I'm sure. But they pull it off
They pull
and
it off.
win either their
Congratulations.
5th or 6th chip. I think it's 5.
Yeah, I can't even keep count anymore.
Because what happened is they lost in the Winter League.
High Rise Dry Cleaning, located at 89 Main Street in Fort Lee, is your one-stop shop for all of your dry cleaning needs. From area rugs to leather and suede jackets, we've got you covered. We also handle your more delicates, such as wedding gowns, plus bedding and curtains. High Rise Dry Cleaning also does sneaker cleaning, shoe polishing, and repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. So give us a call at 201-585-2500 for free pickup and delivery for all of your dry cleaning needs. Check us out at highrisedrycleaners.com and like us on Facebook at High Rise Dry Cleaners. Business accounts welcomed, and we're certified green cleaning. cleaning. Stop in and sign up for our customer loyalty program. Mention this ad and get 20% off your next cleaning.